Hello everyone. Continuing from the previous video, we are now going to add a condition that controls when this function block is allowed to execute. To do that, we will use an equality comparison operator. So let's go under Math Operators, select the EQ operator, then drag and connect it to the input of the level function block. Okay, let's remove these contacts right here so the operator always stays enabled. Now, let's define the condition. I'll declare a new variable called password of type word, and the idea here is simple. If the value of password is, let's say, equal to 123, then the function block will execute. Otherwise, the function block will remain disabled. So let's configure the comparison. We'll compare the variable password with the number 123. If this condition evaluates to true, the enable input of the function blocks becomes active and the block executes normally. If the condition evaluates to false, the function block does not execute at all. Now, let's test it. Put it in run mode. And when we start the simulation, the value of password is initially 0. Since 0 is not equal to 123, the comparison returns false, and the function block remains disabled. Now let's change the value of password to 12, just for demonstration. The condition is still not satisfied, so the block remains disabled. Now finally, let's enter the value 123. Now, as you can see, the comparison returns true. As a result, the enable input becomes active and the function block starts executing. This is an example of a function block with an execution condition. By using comparison operators and the enable input, you can control exactly when a subroutine or a function block is allowed to run. In this example, the block only executes when the password variable contains the value 123, but the same concept can be applied to any condition required by your application. That's it for this video, and I hope to see you in the next one.